Hey, what's up, everyone? So yeah, I'm here to share experience with y'all. I've been having my spiritual awakening back since 2018, and it's been a real wonderful journey. Through ups and downs, and I want to help my experience help possibly what's going on in your life. So if y'all like anything out of this video before I start, if you can leave a comment, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But yeah, so like I wanted to say, to know thyself. Okay, when I was having my spiritual awakening, it took me back to like my scope, my horoscope. It made me want to look more into that and get more in detail with that, because that was the only thing around time really in life that ever made sense to me growing up. When I became aware of the scope, I used to look on there, how you used to like look on there just to get readings and stuff, and it always like seemed to be fact, or hit like on the things. But I didn't know how far this astrology like really went in like depth with your actual character, your actual personality, that like the person who you really are. And it's only like 30, I want to say about 30%, 33% that share with us. And I really want everyone to start getting more aware of themselves and know that things go way deeper than it appears. Because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. But yeah, so I came across like this thing that's called a natal chart, and it's made up of these things that's called the 12 houses. Okay, the 12 houses is really amazing, because the 12 houses are actually represented by the 12 signs of the zodiac, and each one of these zodiac signs rule over a house. So depending on it in your birth chart, what I'm finna share with you in a little bit, and where you came in, like wherever your sign may be right now, it's just one piece of you. It's many stars, or what they like to call planets, that go into like your genetic makeup. That's what I call our real DNA, our physical vessels, not just what we made up of. See, people need to understand we came here on through experience, on a journey. It's a lot of things that's going on right now that people don't really understand, but it's a lot of that's coming back to the collective period, and it's my time to step into who I am, and I want to share this video with y'all because of the fact it's time to become more aware of who we are and why our power lies. Because you can do one thing and another person probably want to know like how you do it, so they try to do it the same way you told them that you did it, and it doesn't work for them. What worked for me won't work for you, and that's because of your alignments with your planets and stuff, depending on what energy that was in your houses at the time you probably through birth, or like what's going on in the right now is not going to work for you, because that's not what the universe asking you to work on. That's not what the universe wants you to learn at that time. It's not what you need to learn at that time, but to get the whole gist of it, about who you are, of course, I say step into astrology and know that self. So yeah, the natal chart is really amazing. So it's not just one sign that we carry. Okay, we also have I break down like the basic. Okay, so you have something called the sun sign. Okay, the sun sign like rules over like how you viewed out into the world. It's your outside flesh, pretty much how you act out into the world, how people like view you. Excuse me, it's like how they view you. Okay, and a lot of people just go off of that and just feel that to be one thing about who they are. Well, not knowing that's just one thing about who they are, but we also carry a moon sign. It can be a whole different zodiac sign. So your sun sign can be one zodiac sign, and your moon sign can be a whole nother zodiac sign. Okay, and you also have something that's called a rising sign, or also known as an ascendant, descendant, something like that. But so it can be you can be made up of three different energies or three different zodiacs. This is what makes you, this is who you are, and this is what your spirit came to the physical and wanting to experience like these things depending on what house that you came through your sun sign. Okay, the sun sign also rules over the ego, and that's what people mostly like lies, like and like act out in the world. Like the ego is a direct energy. It's a masculine energy. It's a direct energy, and it's the ego is also ruled over by the sun. The sun sign. We've been taught to live in our egos for so long that we don't even know or not even aware of our moon sign. The moon sign, it rules over your emotions, your instincts, how you feel, how you take stuff in. You can correlate that with the feminine energy. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, because the moon itself, it controls emotions, period. Everyone has a moon sign. Everyone's emotions is controlled by the moon. Depending on if it's a new moon or a full moon, you will act different, you will feel different. And depending on which zodiac sign that you are, you gonna feel or deal with different stuff, And last but not least, you also have something that's called the ascendant. The ascendant sign is the time where your spirit was born. Okay, when your mother gave birth to you, and that's how you will figure that out. You can ask your mother or however you able or whoever was around when you were born. Maybe they got the time. I'm not sure, but if you can figure out your time or around the time you were born, most likely you can figure out your ascendant sign, and this make up your personality. Okay, how you deal out things in the world. How you take care of stuff, how you put A and B. Like all these energies work together. But you gotta know which ones you're working with at the time. See, a lot of people probably feel that they know themselves, but they'll read like a scope or a message or whatever from the horoscope, and they feel like it doesn't resonate with them because it's probably coming from a different space, a different energy. You could be your moon sign, and sometimes it be your ascendant, but mostly it be your moon sign or your sign. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So it's real deep. It's deeper than just the sun, moon, and your ascendant. You gotta also be more aware of what the actual energies are at. When I say energies, I mean the stars. When I say stars, I mean the planets. When I say planets, I mean like it's Mercury, Venus, Mars, not Earth, because Earth is where we at right now. It's the physical, but Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Uranus. You got Neptune and also Pluto. These energies, wherever they was placed at in your houses, that's what you will also be dealing with through the transits that it has while we stand in the physical, So your birth chart will make up where the energies was at when you were born. So this will be through your 12 houses, wherever the planets or the stars or whatever they want to call it is aligned. That's the energy that makes up you. That's the energy that makes up your character. Because the planets are not just being, they're not just a thing out there that's just floating along. These are actual conscious beings also, and they have energy and they have powers that rule over these zodiacs in these houses, and they correlate their characteristics. They put their energy down on that rules over this physical realm also, and which carries out what they want reality to be, down here for you, or what you want to experience, or what you gotta get to know, grow, learn. You live and you learn. So you gotta understand we are not just the only things that's living down here. Everything is connected. Everything it came from one. And we need to start getting back more aware of what's actually going on down here. So that's why I really want y'all to step into or get an understanding of astrology, period, because of the fact it can really help you. It can really help you. So yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit something. So yeah, this is what I want to show y'all. This is a diagram of how a natal chart is basically set up. The 12 houses, okay, like I say, are ruled over by the 12 zodiac signs. And depending on where the energies are like set, when I say energies, I mean the planets, or the stars, depending on like which one you go with. But depending on where they sit and how the transits are going, like in your birth house, your birth chart, it will make up, okay, what energies that you were born with, that would come a certain time in your life where it probably visit that house again of where it was at before when you was born, that you'll be able to have to either work with and it can create a gift out of it, or it will have a opposing energy. See, these planets do what they want to do. Yeah, we can track the stars and stuff, but we can't stop them. They move how they want to move. We move how we want to move. Through our free will and stuff. But yeah, so the planets do these things that's called going direct. Okay, they have retrogrades. They have transits. They have conjunctions, oppositions, grand trines, trines. It's a lot that they are able to do that's gonna like make the makeup of your experience, that's as far as the collective or as far as your personal life may go. So if you was more aware of what energy that was going on at the time as we transit through time or whatever, through the 12 so-called months, or I call we transit through the zodiac to learn how each and every other zodiac deal with an issue given a certain person, place, or thing. So there's a lot to be aware of. So just know that each planet does its own thing and has its own energy and has its own ability, its own characteristics that it brings in our lives through experience, So that's with the sun, the moon, you got Mercury, you got Venus, you have Mars, you have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. I would say Earth, but we living on Earth right now, and that's also a conscious being, and she also does her own thing too. But they all have these powers that they do on a daily. They stick to the script. They don't get comfortable. They keep growing and living and expanding. That's what we supposed to be doing while we on Earth to experience this. Like people don't live many lives down here, and when you come back to your through another birth here, it can be through a karmic debt or something, most likely, or to have an experience as a spirit, whatever. We forget these things, so it's good to be more aware of this stuff right now. That way, maybe you don't have to come back, whatever, and you can ascend and you can become a bigger and better soul, a bigger and better spirit. That your spirit want to become. So this is like basically how it will how this diagram is set up is exactly how it will start off. Then you start placing the energies of the planets into the houses and stuff into inside the diagram, and you'll figure out, okay, what energy or what planet was in this house at this time. That means this, and that. Or what planet was inside of this house at this time. I mean this, and that, and so on like that. But yeah, beginning you want to begin with the first house, which is the Aries, and then you'll like go counterclockwise. Yeah, so you'll start from the 9 o'clock position and count counterclockwise. So you go Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Leo, Virgo. Then you got the Libra. Then you go Scorpion. Then it goes Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and last but not least, the Pisces. And you know, everybody of course know how each and every zodiac is different itself, but the way I see it, as we transit through the year or through time or through these different energies, we play out different characteristics of the zodiac sign that we're living in at that time. So it's pretty cool once you start becoming more aware of these things, because then it's a part, like I would say you taking back more control of yourself. You taking back more control of your life. You are stepping in to who you are now and be able to shift reality the way that you wanted to be, how you want to live, you know. So yeah, so check this out. As you can see, the energies that rule over these zodiac signs, the zodiac signs also rule over these houses, like I said. And starting with Aries, it will show you where in each and every zodiac rules in. And if you put all of this together, it makes up reality. It makes up us. It makes up what we're going through, you know. We all initially, I would say, have all 12 zodiac signs in us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to resonate with each other, you know, live with each other, regardless if they're in your circle or not. You still around these people, these like shadow people, but regardless of the fact, as a collective, we all have these zodiac signs that live within us. And these houses go way deeper than what is just showing. So starting with the Aries, it's the house itself, okay? And the house itself, that's what the Aries rule over. So it's like more of who you are, you know, your personality. The Taurus, it rules over your finances, your possessions, what you value, you know. The third house is going with Jimmy, the Gemini, how you communicate, how you learn things, you know, how you see this and that. You'll go ahead and go next to the Cancer, and that's how you live at home, like what makes you comfortable, how you deal with your family, you know. Your fifth house will be Leo, and when you get into like creativity and how you wanna like create things, it deals with also children, okay, and also sports. Boom, the sixth house, Virgo, work, environment, and health. So it's gonna deal with like things that you do at work, you know, how people see you at work, how your health is, you know, how you exercise, what you eat, like stuff like that. Then your Libra, okay, partnerships, close relationships, also known as the house of marriage, okay. It deals with how your relationships with people are in general, okay. How you relate with people. And going on to the Scorpion, yeah, it deals with deep, dark in thoughts, and that like what you care about, basically, and also other people's money and getting out in the world, and it's how you gonna use resources, also, what else do they do? Yeah, it's kind of like with Scorpion, it's kind of like broadcast, like boom, like how they gonna do this and that, that what they want to call promoters. They like promoters, okay? Boom, Sagittarius, higher education, higher learning, or travel, okay? How you get around, where you want to go now is like adventurous. What you want to go do now, what you want to do that basically have fun. The Sag rule over the ninth house. That's what the Sag rule over, higher education. What you here learning at this point. How far you want to learn at this point. Let's go to Capricorn. The Capricorn ruling career. It rules in like your long-term longevity of what you want to have your life in, as far as like a work thing, and being known, like your status towards yourself and others, and also in public with your work. Next is the Aries. It also is another house that deals with the friendships, but on a broader level, it'll be social, like groups and stuff, and it gets deeper than that. And last but not least, ending with the 12th sign, it'll be the Pisces, and it deals with your subconscious, the things that you're able to do without, I guess, thinking about it, and also your spirituality. So if you know these things that make up all of us, it makes up the world. It is all like resonated with us point blank period, but these houses also go deeper than what you think they do. And I'm gonna have another video on how deep these houses go. So that's one thing I want to show y'all. So I just basically want to just touch base on how exactly a natal or birth chart looks, and what, a little just of what energies and planets and what we actually are like made up of a little bit. And if y'all would have got a little bit out of this video, leave a comment. I go by Keemit, the Golden Bat Goat. And I want y'all to go ahead and get on the road, man. Like, it's time for us to start becoming more aware of things that's around us. It's time for us to start becoming more aware of ourselves, and we can do it together. And I just feel like everybody have their day, So don't give up on yourself. You gotta keep pushing through the ups and the downs. Be more aware of yourself. Be more aware of your chart. Look into these energies. See what, look up what a natal chart is or something like that, and start becoming. There's one thing about this information everybody should know. We all not new to this, okay? We all not new to this, but it's truth in this, and we can help each other. All right, y'all, be safe. I'll be back with more videos, on these houses, so don't forget to visit my channel.